Hey, roll up, nigga. Just roll up.
DJ.
Holla. Holla.
Y'all see the title of the video, Don't Give Up. So I'm waiting for someone to come in before I get started. Y'all know I rarely ever go live, on Facebook. But there was a message I wanted to get out there today, and I'll just go ahead and get started. I had a very early start today for it to be a Saturday. I actually began my day around 5:20 this morning. I've been up and at them, in my office doing all kind of things this morning. But you know what? When you have dreams and you want to see those dreams become a reality, you hustle and you work your butt off and you make it happen. But I just wanted to come on and do a really short video to encourage some of you guys, whether, you want to jump into entrepreneurship, owning your own business, whether you want to get married, whether you want to travel the world, whatever you want to do, whatever goals you have in life. I want to give y'all, the word of encouragement and advice to don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your dream. Jump in head first and make it happen. What's the worst that can happen other than you being successful? And sometimes, a lot of the times, things don't always work out the first time the way you wanted them to. When I began my company, Your Way Life Coaching and Consulting, this is not something that I just began to do. This is something that people really are learning more about because I've grown so much. But guys, I actually started this business in 2007, and I just had to grow little by little. And if I would have given up on that and given up on myself, I wouldn't have the success that I have in my business now. I wouldn't have the clientele that I have now, and I wouldn't have the reputation that I have now. So guys, when you have dreams and you have aspirations, work your butt off to make that happen. I have to tell myself I'm on live, and y'all know how my mouth is. I don't have a filter, so I have to tell myself that I'm on live, so to limit my vocabulary, a whole lot with certain words. But I can remember when I first left the little small town that I'm from, Clio, South Carolina, CL10, the best place in the world. I can remember when I left there to go to school, there were a lot of naysayers when I started, my PhD. There were a lot of naysayers like, what, girl, you are from this little small town and you want to go get your PhD, and it's going to take you so long to do, and it's going to cost so much money. It was just so many people telling me why I could not do the things that I knew that I could do in my life, and I didn't give up on myself or my dreams based on what people said. And yes, there were a lot of times that I had major setbacks. Many times. Yes, there were many times that I wanted to quit. Yes, there were many times that, I'm working and I'm getting my PhD and I'm taking care of kids and I'm taking care of my house and I'm taking care of family. And then, I have my husband. So yeah, there were many times where I had situations come up and I'm crying, not sleeping at night. But I know, and I knew then, what I wanted and what I wanted my end result to be. So I didn't care about, what people said I could and couldn't do, because I knew where I wanted to be in life. Even now, I still have many major goals that I'm working towards. And sometimes when I talk to certain people, I still have people say, Constance, you have a degree in this. Why don't you stop? Why don't you not do X, Y, and Z? And let me tell you why I don't stop and why I keep pushing. Because I have 2 little girls who are looking at every move I make, who look up to me. And I want them to always, when they set goals, I want them to make those goals reality. I don't ever want them to stop and allow people to dictate what their self-esteem should be. Because let me tell y'all about people. People will tell you where you should be in life, where you should go, how you should think about certain things, really trying to shape your self-esteem. And then when you look at it, they're a glass house that already fell. So you can't allow people to dictate what you do and how you feel about yourself and what goals you should have, because people will set you up to fail every time. And it's not always people who are, not close to you. Sometimes it can be those people who are very close to you who will set you up or who will talk you out of your dreams and want you to fail. And people are always going to be there throwing shade. I get shade so much, guys. People, oh, are you still in school? Did you finish your little degree? Do you still have your little business? And I'm saying to myself, honey, how many people do you know that have a PhD that's a little degree? If you have any sense in your head or any business about yourself, there's nothing little about that. If you are an entrepreneur, you are a business owner, you're out here paying employees, getting yourself together, getting your business together, with payroll and vendors, baby, there's nothing little about that. So, but like I said, there are always going to be, those haters and those naysayers and those people who always have something negative to say. And when it all comes down to it, guys, they're jealous because they see you pushing it and you are killing it in ways that they cannot push it in and in ways that they cannot kill it in. So, I'm going to leave this by saying one more time, if you have dreams and you have goals in life, keep pushing. Never give up. Yes, you may have some days where you're up with the roosters in the morning and you're going to bed the same time the next morning because you're making your dreams a reality. But guys, keep pushing it. Keep going, because if you don't work on yourself and you don't work on your goals and you don't work to make your life what you want, no one else is going to do that for you. No one is going to come hand you anything and say, hey, I know this may be something you want to do. Here's my $1 million business. I want you to run it for me. You have to run it for yourself and you have to go out and make things happen yourself. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you take the words that I gave you. I hope you take those, to heart and run with it. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your dreams, and make things happen for yourself.
Wool up, nigga. Just wool up.
DJ.
Holla. Holla. For like you give me love, oh. Now you the catch my shot, oh. For your sake I go church, oh. We go drive around it for my Porsche. Baby pana, they say you like you all, I get you all, baby pana.